Hi, everyone. Welcome to this week's episode of Motivational Moments. And I'm very excited to be here with you today. I always get like butterflies in my stomach and of excitement when I know I'm going to be talking to you for 5, 10, 15 minutes at noon on Wednesdays. And like I said before, there's nothing better than live TV. I got to tell you. So anyway, just wanted to let you know that we're going to be talking about the summer solstice. And I've always heard about it, and haven't you? And it's supposed to be the longest day of the year. Okay, well, so what's the big deal? So what? What does that mean? So I started doing research, and I looked to find the definition and the explanation of what the summer solstice is all about. And what I found is that, I'm going to read it to you. The summer solstice is a moment in the year when the earth is tilted as close to the sun as it will be all year. The summer solstice results in the longest day of the year, meaning it has the most time of daylight. So the sun is shining for the longest period of time on that one day of the year. Now, the winter solstice is a moment in the year when the earth is tilted as far away from the sun as it will be all year. And the winter solstice results in the shortest day of the year, meaning it has the longest period of darkness. So the solstice occurs around the same time every year, between June 20th and June 22nd. Ours was on Father's Day on Sunday. And then the winter solstice is usually around December 20th to the 23rd. I thought that was really interesting. I kind of never really knew what that meant. So now we have a little bit of framework to work in. Then I thought, well, why do people celebrate the summer solstice? You hear about rituals and ceremonies and all kinds of things all over the world to celebrate this particular time of the year. One of the things that I did find as well is that the summer solstice symbolizes prosperity, extravagance, and good spirits. And one of the explanations I thought was really fascinating. It said that our ancestors spent the entirety of spring cultivating the land and restocking themselves with food. Well, that makes sense. And then by the time the summer solstice took place, that they were finally able to take a rest and relish in a period of what they call comfortable ease. So they worked really hard in the spring, and then they kind of took the summer off. Well, gee, now I'm thinking that's where vacations came from. That's what people do during the summer months. Not everybody. And this is kind of weird, and I hate to even admit it, but I've always had a little bit of a problem with summer because I feel like things slow down so much, and I'm such a busy, active, and productive person. It used to frustrate me that everybody was so relaxed or taking vacations or not as responsive. But this year I've decided to change that perception, and it actually is my perception, and to go with it. And why can't I spend more time having some downtime or have some more ease in my life? Let the sun shine brighter in my life and let my light shine brighter on other people's lives. So that's my goal. But there's more. With the summer solstice, another explanation is that it is also known as the midsummer or estival solstice. The term solstice is a Latin word derived from two words, sol, meaning the sun, and sistere, meaning to stand still. And the summer solstice is observed on the day when the sun is directly over the Tropic of Cancer at noon. So they also go on to explain that the summer solstice represents the transition from active to nourishment. action to nourishment. We just were talking about that. Nourishing your soul during the summer solstice, which is exactly what the sun gives us during those long nights of summer. So think about it this way. The sun gives this to our actual crops, and that's what farmers do and farmers have. But it also gives us a lot of light and a lot of knowledge for ourselves, and that the journey that we travel through darkness to light. So here at the summer solstice, the longest day of the year, we are fully awake, or at least we should be. Our spirits are alive, refreshed, renewed, energized, and all that great good stuff that we feel in the sun. So on these long days of summer that we have ahead of us, our spirits actually yearn to get out, to feel alive, to be moving, to be celebrating, to be full of light for ourselves and for others. So, that being said, I believe that the message of the summer solstice is purely to look at our own lives and the lives of our friends and family and coworkers, and figure out how we can nourish ourselves, nourish the lives of those around us. What can we do in these summer months, the longest days of the year and the most sun? How can we be more vibrant? How can we shine our light more brightly? What can we do for ourselves? Is it taking a vacation? Is it spending more time with family? Is it taking maybe some online courses, something to improve our spiritual growth? Is it getting spiritual counseling, coaching, psychiatrist, psychologist, whatever you need to nourish your soul? Maybe it's more prayer. We talked about that last week. What kind of prayers are you doing, and what do you feel that you relate to that will help nourish your soul during the summer solstice period? So I just wish everybody a wonderful summer, even though I'll see you next week. But think about the summer solstice that happened on Sunday, and that we are experiencing these longer days of light. And how can you and me be beacons of light that shines brightly within us and coming out of us for others to see? And we can be a mirror that reflects that good energy, that good light in the world. And so it is. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great week, and I'll see you next Wednesday. Thanks.